We all know that classic line, I think, therefore I am. Super foundational.
Right, Descartes.
Exactly. But living like we do now, so connected all the time, maybe that needs a bit of a rethink, little twist.
Okay, I'm intrigued. What are you thinking?
Well, what if it's more like, I communicate, therefore I am?
Ah, that's a really potent way to frame it.
Yeah.
And it ties perfectly into what we're digging into today.
Yeah.
Yeah, the core idea we pulled from the sources is that communication, its real essence, isn't just the act of speaking or writing. It's about the result.
Yeah.
What actually happens because you communicated.
Hmm.
So we're really exploring how focusing on those outcomes, on the results, can basically transform every single interaction you have. Make it count.
Okay, so that's our mission for this deep dive done. Let's figure out what it means to be a results-oriented communicator.
Exactly.
And how you, listening, can get a handle on these ideas pretty quickly and start using them. Because honestly, there's so much noise out there. Communication has to do something, right?
It absolutely has to land. Otherwise, what's the point?
So let's unpack that core idea first. Effective communication. It's judged only by the result. That's what the research suggests.
Right. It's stark, isn't it?
It is. It's not about how smooth you sound or, how perfectly you structure your email. It's about what happens next.
Mm-hmm.
Like if the client doesn't sign on the dotted line or your team member totally misunderstands the task,
Then the communication didn't work. Simple as that. Even if you thought you nailed the delivery.
the outcome tells the real story.
And what's really interesting is how this view brings together three key things.
Yeah.
You need, first, a clear intention, like knowing exactly what you want.
Okay. Step one.
Step one. Then number two, the message itself,
Mm-hmm.
how you actually put that intention into words or actions.
Makes sense.
And third, crucially, the reaction, the specific change or action you want to see happen in the other person or group.
Ah, okay. So it's not just, did I sound smart?
No, not at all. It's, did I get what I wanted? Did the reaction match the intention? That result is like your compass.
And if you don't have that compass, things can go sideways pretty fast. Aimless communication.
Oh, absolutely. The sources talked about pitfalls like windy communication. We've all been there.
As meetings. Yeah. Everyone talks and talks.
And nothing gets decided. No action. Just hot air.
Or using tons of jargon, language barriers that you create yourself because you're not focused on being understood, just on sounding knowledgeable.
It often comes down to not having that clear, desired result in mind from the start.
So how do we get better? How do you become that results-oriented communicator?
Well, the first thing is preparation.
Always.
Before you communicate anything important, you have to ask, okay, what's my real objective here? What's the ideal result? Nail that down first.
Right. Be intentional.
Then active listening. And this came up a lot. One source actually said, a good communicator isn't the best speaker, but the best listener.
Interesting. So it's about taking information in effectively, too.
Exactly. Truly hearing, asking questions to clarify, making sure you understand their perspective before you push yours. And finally, you need adjustment. Flexibility. Meaning, if your first attempt doesn't get the result you wanted, you can't just repeat it louder. You need to be able to adapt, maybe rephrase, try a different angle.
Got it. Read the room, see what's landing, and pivot if needed.
Precisely.
Okay. So thinking bigger picture, especially like professionally,
Mm-hmm.
how does this apply? For leaders, maybe?
Oh, hugely. The material suggests leaders have to go way beyond just, relaying information, passing down orders.
It's not just transmission.
Not at all. It's about inspiring engagement, turning tasks into missions, something people feel connected to.
So communicating in a way that actually fuels purpose.
That's the goal.
Yeah.
Making the why clear, not just the what.
And this connects the human side of things too, doesn't it?
Absolutely. That's where things like empathy come in. And it's not just about being nice, it's strategic.
Oh,
If you can genuinely understand someone's emotional state, you can anticipate their objections, their concerns. You can tailor your message so it lands emotionally, not just logically.
meeting them where they are.
And then there's something called emotional resonance. It's often subtle, maybe even unconscious. It's about aligning your communication style to mirror or meet their emotional needs.
So it's not just what you say, but how it resonates with their feelings.
Exactly. It raises that big question. How do we actually connect beyond just the words on the page or screen?
Yeah, because just stating facts often isn't enough to get people to act, is it?
Rarely.
And the sources talked about the psychology behind that, the sort of levers of influence, like reciprocity.
Right, the idea of giving value first.
Yeah, it's not just doing a favor. It's building that relationship, that sense of mutual value before you ask for something. Makes people more inclined to say yes later.
It taps into a fundamental human thing. Same with social proof.
Using testimonials, examples of others.
Exactly. Showing that other people, maybe people they respect, are already doing the thing you want them to do. It makes it seem like the normal, accepted path.
It's not manipulation, though, right? It's about understanding how people naturally interact and make decisions. Social intelligence.
Precisely. It's understanding the dynamics already at play. And that extends to groups, too.
Okay, how do group dynamics fit in?
Well, think about conformity. If you can frame your idea as something that aligns with the norms of a group they identify with, or an influential part of that group.
Makes it easier for them to adopt it. Less friction.
Much less friction.
Yeah.
And related to that is social identity. Using language like we and us, highlighting shared goals or challenges.
Creates that sense of belonging.
Yes, and it helps align everyone towards that common objective. You're leveraging that innate human need to belong and work together.
So if we circle all the way back to where we started, communication isn't just like a handy tool.
No, it's much more fundamental.
It's kind of the core of how we exert influence, how we connect, maybe even how we exist in relation to others. It shapes what we can achieve.
That's it, exactly. When you consciously focus on the results of your communication, you're not just thinking anymore. You're becoming an active agent of change. You're shaping your world, one interaction, one outcome at a time, through deliberate action and genuine connection.
So, okay, if thinking is where it starts, then communicating effective, results-oriented communicating is the action that really solidifies our impact, makes us be in the world.
Well put.
Which leaves a final thought for you listening. What impact, what result will your next communication actually create? You know, we all know that classic line, I think, therefore I am, super foundational.
Right, Descartes.
Exactly. But